Hey everybody, how y'all doing? This is Carla Y Nix, and I'm here once again trying this scoping out. I actually want to do something that I tried to record earlier today, and it didn't record, so it didn't save. I'm going to try to do it again, and I hope I'm not all drained out. Hope I can remember what I talked about. We don't have much light right here, do we? Let me turn the lamp on, see if that'll work. Not much. Can y'all see me? I wanted to talk about personalities. You know, the one thing I do my videos, I do inspirational videos, and I have a theme, and it's about living on purpose and knowing what your purpose is and doing everything on purpose because, you know, things don't have to be accidentally done. You could do things with intention. Because, you know, that's how God is with us. He is intentional with us. Hi, Claudia. And we can as well do that. There is a reason that you do what you do, or that you have the gifts that you have. You're to use those gifts in order to help others, to serve others, to actually build the kingdom, but also to help mankind. We're to serve others. And one thing, though, I wanted to talk about were personalities, because I was thinking about this today, and it's been my experience from all of my adult life that I've been working. I've been working all of my adult life, and there's something that that just keep coming blatantly clear to me, is that every personality is not for every job. Some jobs, some people don't need to be in because their personality don't fit. Can you agree to that? Some people are better suited for different things because of their personality. And I've been, for my, basically, I guess my career, you could say I've always been in an administrative position, administrative assistant, clerical secretary. And part of that is because I have the skills, but I also have the personality. Everybody don't have the personality to to do my job, because some people don't know how to talk with other people. They don't know how to help other people. They just don't know how to be a people person. And this is a position that you really have to be a people person. But also what I realized, everybody who's been my boss basically has the same type of personality. I don't know if that's what they classify as the personality A. You know, I've been to several different workshops where they, or seminars where they talk about how to work with difficult people, and they classify the personalities. And I think that all of my bosses have that one type of personality. I remember when I worked in New Orleans, my most major jobs, I had two different bosses. One was a man, and I remember he got things done. He was good. He was excellent. I loved working with him. I learned a lot, and he had a lot of confidence in me, and it built me as a person. It developed me in my career. It developed me at my craft, because he believed, and he encouraged me, and he trusted me, and we worked well. This is what I said earlier when I did the recording. I said the thing about the jobs I've had, the positions I've had, it's always been like a marriage. Now, like I said, in New Orleans, one was a man, one was a lady, but it was still like a marriage in that we complimented each other. He used to come in, sometimes he would be so angry because of something somebody did. He was over a whole bunch of different departments. He'd say, "Carla, send a memo, and I want to say this, and they need to do that, and blah, 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 blah." And he would spew all this stuff. I'd be so angry, and I just sit there and smile. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I knew that's not what he wanted to say. That's not what needed to be said. I know what he would need next. And I know that he would be sorry if it was said like that or done like that. And there's been some times when he was too easy. And I knew he needed to be harsher. So what I would do what I knew he needed. And after he calmed down, or later on I would give it to him, and he would look, he said, this is exactly what I needed. How did you know? But that's because that's my type of personality. His type of personality needed somebody to smooth the rough edges and to make sure things were done in the right way. The same way with my lady boss. Oh yeah, she had that type of personality as well. My boss that I have now has that type of personality, and the boss over him, or our big boss, they have those type of personalities. What I also find about them, and people, other people who's in those type of positions, though, I find that they want things done right now, right away, and they don't understand why they have to wait. Do you know somebody like that? And I'm not saying it in a bad way, but that's why they have people like you and I, that we can handle that and take care of it. This morning, oh, it was so funny. He had an issue with the computer, and he called me. Now, I'm not a computer expert. Trust me, I am not. But he called me in, and I looked at it, and I knew what the situation was, and I just touched the key. And he said, oh, it needed your magic touch. I don't have a magic touch, but I knew what to do. I knew what was wrong. I knew that the power had cut off. I knew that from looking. I mean, I've experienced that. I knew I've seen that screen before. But, he was kind of, what's the word? Impatient. Sometimes it takes a minute to step back, access it, and to just figure it out and to just do that. But he's like, well, why is that working? Okay, let's look at it. Let's see. So it's good to know your personality, and it's good to know what you're good at. It's good to know what you like to do, because some people, they get into things that they shouldn't be getting into because it's not for them. Have you ever said, I can't do that. I wouldn't do that. That's not for me. Don't do it. Don't get into it, because it doesn't make sense to do something, in my opinion, and you're not happy. If you cannot tolerate certain things, and that you would need to tolerate it, don't get into that position. I don't care if it pays a whole bunch of money, because what good is the whole bunch of money if you can't tolerate your job? If you stressed out, if you just going crazy from it, it doesn't help. Know your personality. Know who you are. And finally, I want to say about personalities, even in ministry, even in the church, we should know what type of person we are. We should know our skills. We should know what we're capable of. Everybody don't need to be on the usher board. Some people don't have the personality for that. Some people don't have the patience for that. Everybody don't need to be the president of the choir. I'm just saying, I don't even know who the president is of the choir where we go. So it's not personal. I'm just saying, everybody shouldn't be on the hospitality committee. Some people are just not hospitable. I mean, come on now. And certainly some people don't need to be in the finance office because they may not be good with numbers, or they may, it just not be the right fit for them. But you need to know that. And when you are hiring somebody, or when you are placing somebody in a position, don't just do it because, they look the part, or they look good. You hear people say all the time, my husband's sitting over here, don't you, Jerry, that people, you look like a preacher. Now, what do a preacher look like? Just because you look a certain way, do that make you that position? No. You look smart. That don't mean you can teach. Things like that. Think about the person. Think about the personality. And you, again, should know for yourself. Don't put yourself to be a glutton for punishment. Know who you are. What is your personality? But let me close with this. The good news is that God knows who you are, because he made you. He instilled your personality before you were born. Guess what? You even had a personality before your birth. Our last child, Anaya, is 17. While she was still in the womb, she had a distinct personality. She's the child that we were able to see ultrasound. They didn't do that for the other two because they're older. They weren't just doing ultrasound just to be doing them. But even with her, they weren't just doing it just to be doing it. It's just that I was older. So I was at risk. They called it, what they called it, advanced maternal age or something like that. So they often made sure the baby was okay. Plus I had a miscarriage before her. But I could see at least how she would push away. She just had a personality like, don't bother me, leave me alone. She would turn away or just didn't want to be bothered. And that's how she is. That's how she is right now. So your personality is already there. I'm looking at people in the house. About 5-10 minutes. And Tiffany is cooking. I wish y'all could smell the house. It smells so good. Thank you, Tiff. So let me close. Know your personality. Know that God made you who you are. He made you as you are. And put your, trust Him to lead you and guide you to where you need to be and to help you develop what He's already instilled in you. You don't stop growing just because you're born. You don't stop growing just because you become an adult. You're still, there's still things to learn and to know. And only God can do that. So trust Him for that. Okay? Y'all take care. Have a great day.